What would happen if the device you trusted to fix your body, to give you back the ability to walk, to run, to live without chronic pain, was, according to federal allegations, built to fail? Worse, what if the surgeon who recommended that faulty device was quietly being flown around the world, was being paid hefty consulting fees by the same company that made it? Before we dive deeper into this stunning case, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss our weekly breakdowns of legal scandals and compliance failures shaking the medical world. We're talking about the Aesculap Implant Systems and the $38.5 million they agreed to pay to settle charges. This reads like a corporate crime thriller. The core of this case involves the VEGA system. That's a knee system. Most medical devices put their devices through rigorous testing, but the DOJ, the Department of Justice, alleges that Aesculap knew that the VEGA system had a troubling secret: a high rate of premature failure. The knee replacement was becoming loose from the bone, requiring patients to undergo painful, expensive, and totally unnecessary revision surgeries. They allegedly sold a product they knew would fail, that costed taxpayers through Medicare and Medicaid countless millions for follow-up procedures that should never have happened. And why? Because they were pushing volume. And how were they pushing volume? Through classic, cynical misconduct. Now let's pause for a second. Have you ever felt pressure, either as a patient or a healthcare professional, to choose one brand of device or medication over another based on factors that felt non-clinical? Let me know your thoughts. The DOJ alleges that there was a clear anti-kickback statute violation. This isn't just about giving a doctor a few pens. This specific instance, they were talking about influencing their professional judgment through lavish payments. According to the claims, Aesculap showered a specific orthopedic surgeon with consulting fees, free international travel, and entertainment. In exchange, the surgeon became a massive prescriber of the VEGA knee. Here's the brutal question. The company gets sales volume, the surgeon gets perks and cash, and the patient gets a faulty implant and a second trip to the operating room.
Enjoying our content? We'd love to hear more. Please like, comment, share, and find more.
The complexity here extends beyond just the knee. In a separate but related non-prosecution agreement, Aesculap admitted to distributing two other devices, the Elan 4 air drill and the JS Series sterile container S2. Both did not require FDA clearance, or at least they said that they didn't require that FDA clearance. They even admitted that a former employee forged documents to suggest clearance was granted when it had not been given. This is the kind of deliberate, deep-seated failure that compliance programs are supposed to prevent. It underscores a fatal flaw in the system where corporate leaders prioritize short-term revenue over the immense and human costs of non-compliance. The $38.5 million settlement, that's significant, but the damage to patient trust, that is immeasurable. The faulty knees, the surgeon kickbacks, the forged FDA documents, it's a masterclass on how quickly and completely a medical company could lose its way when governance fails. This complexity in regulations is exactly why diligence is non-negotiable. Follow our page on LinkedIn. So here's the stark truth for every CEO, every compliance officer, and legal counsel in the pharmaceutical and medical device spaces. Your internal controls are your firewall. When they fail, the cost is not just a massive DOJ settlement. It's the erosion of the foundation upon which the entire industry operates. Don't wait for the whistleblowers to expose your weak spots. Don't risk patient harm. If your operation is navigating the treacherous waters of the Anti-Kickback Statute, FDA compliance, or False Claims Act risk, you need proactive legal review. Take the complexity out of compliance. We strongly urge pharmaceutical and medical device companies to get comprehensive legal advice and reach out to the Kulkarni law firm to secure your future today. Call, click, or email